out, William!
You've got to go down there. Nobody can do it for you. Now go.
Stay calm, William. We've got you on our scanners.
Be ready for currents. Deep sea trenches are unpredictable.
I'm getting some strange signals here. We should order them back, Nat.
No. William, there is no other choice.
William, where are you? Can you hear me?
On the valley floor. Watch out for magma. Come back now, my friend. Come back aboard.
Harvester, freighter of the Drake Enterprises.
William Drake. Back from Hell's Vortex. And in one piece.
I might not have seen much of this big world, but that down there was a Biont, and not like the ones I know from Channel Omega. Damn, Nat. I want to know who you really are.
That is no longer of any importance. From now on, the world will only wonder who you are.
The world?
Well, what we believe the world to be.
I still don't understand.
You survived Hell's Vortex, just as the legend foretold. And you have earned yourself a new name.
A crew name?
Yes. From now on, you will be known as William Crimson Drake. You will have the right to challenge and kill anyone who takes your name in vain.
I have to talk to Angelina. If she hadn't been on the radio with me, and thank you.
What for?
For the name. It sounds good. It's a good name.
Crimson?
Yes?
You must follow your path. Learn to recognize your inner song. Find the angel's tears. Now off you go. There's no holding Angelina back now anyway.
Thanks, Skipper.
Thank you, dear boy.
William, I'm so happy. You've come back.
Yes, your voice. It gave me the strength. I made it because I knew you were waiting for me.
Crimson. Crimson. That's a bad name. It doesn't suit you. You're such a dear boy.
I am Crimson, and Nat gave me the right to challenge anyone who calls me dear boy.
All right. Then do it, Crimson.
Do what?
Challenge me.
Oh, time's a-wasting. We've got to head north to find one of Juan Garcia Lopez's treasures, and then on to the angel's tears.
William, don't become like them. Like all the others. They were obsessed with their goals, and now they're unhappy. All this eagerness.
Angelina, to be honest, my goals, I only want to achieve them with you.
That's the way I feel too, William. Your song, can you hear it?
I can only hear your name.
The song, it can fade, even cease altogether.
William Crimson Drake. Now you got a warrior's name, man. Your onboard recordings of that Biont are really spectacular.
Yeah, that's a nice shiny word for it. Spectacular.
Don't be so modest. There's something going on with the Bionts. None of us has ever seen anything like this. Shit. There's always something new.
If we can just get hold of Lopez's treasure map.
That's gonna make for some fat booty. Amitab might even make you a Clans Union Jew.
Wow, Crimson. Let me have a look at you. Suddenly you look all grown up.
Hey, thanks, Fuzzyhead. I'm really glad I got out of that hole in one piece.
Hell's Vortex, and you survived it. Hey, do you know why Nat chose the name Crimson for you?
I can take a pretty good guess.
In the old days, pirates used to take the name because it was the color of their enemy's blood. Crimson, the color of fresh blood.
I'm not real happy about that. Nat should have...
No, listen. Nat gave you that name for another reason. They say the light of the sun bathed the oceans in that color before it set on the horizon. Crimson.
Wow, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah. Perhaps, maybe one day, we'll see the sun, or a beach, or the sky.
Here they are again. Holy Tiphius, who are these guys? They're not pirates.
They could be competitors, Skipper. You said it yourself. We're in a sensitive business. I was thinking about it, and...
You were thinking? I didn't know mates were made for thinking. I thought they were for swabbing decks.
Listen, Professor Gilmore warned me that the search for the Stone Sepulchre and the Angel's Tears might become everybody's favorite pastime. I admit I might have let some information slip, but that was your fault. If you had told me...
Blah, 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 blah. Tell me, Crimson, who's the skipper here? Me? Or has it crossed your simple mind that Nat might be the main mast on this ship? I just play along and act stupid. Nat knows more about that goddamn treasure than all of us put together!
Yeah, that's been my impression. And I think he enjoys being mysterious.
He calls the shots, and I think he knows exactly who's attacking us. Oh, great. I'll bet this intercom is more good news.
Well, Marinero, so we meet again.
Hamlet, what do you want?
To wake you from your heroic dream, Marinero. I will accomplish that feat by presenting you with an offer from my boss. Defect to our side, and we will let your friends live.
Your side? What side is that?
Well, you should think of us as an interested party with a whip in one hand. Where we are is at the top of the evolutionary ladder, Marinero. The most dangerous thing your screwball friends know how to do is stare. They don't know their business. We do. So make your decision, babyface. Now.
Hamlet, I don't know what your interests are, but I couldn't live with myself if I abandoned my crew. I think you're nothing but cheap competition, and you've got no ace up your sleeve. Evolution. Don't make me laugh.
Oh, dear. Well, you may have survived the Biont, Marinero, but this much is also true. You can't keep your mouth shut. You boasted of the treasure of Juan Garcia Lopez. Your captain, Nat, must be very proud of you for that. You are the only ace we need.
You're crazy, and if you'd care to meet, I'll be glad to make up for my mistake, man against man. I owe that to my captain and crew, and by the way, my captain's name is Amitab. So forget trying to pit us against each other and get ready. I'll be waiting for you.
Your father! He barely managed to jettison his escape pod. Unfortunately, I blew it to pieces in the South Polar Sea. He got a few last words out because I started shooting at his legs first. But I don't ever remember him mentioning you.
What's that? I've got a bad feeling. Stay ready, mate. Damn, it's those bums again! This thing's headed right for the harvester. Drake, take it out! There's more on the way. Well done, mate. You're almost there. Sharp shit. There are two more coming in. Get after them. I've just been locked. Damn! Things are swimming bombs. Hit the harvester, but we're holding on. William, you've got to stop them. They're priority one. I've just been locked. Damn! There are two more bombs behind us! You've got to stop them, Crimson! I've just been locked! There's more on the way! Finish them all off, Crimson! Get going. Armor's down to 50%. We almost had it. Well done, boy. And Fuzzy says the dogs are powered up again.
Harvester. Freighter of the Drake Enterprises.
Who are those idiots? Shit. They're too well organized to be pirates.
I think maybe these attackers are onto our mission.
You think they're after the Angel's Tears? Then again, who is it? Shit, man. Either way, this isn't good.
Well, maybe they don't know Captain Lopez hid his treasure map around here.
Yeah, well, how do you know your freaking friend Professor Gilmore isn't behind all this?
Just a gut feeling. I don't think Gilmore sent them. They're following us.
And how do you figure they found out we're looking for the Angel's Tears?
Maybe they know Amitab or Nat.
Shit.
On my mother's pleated skirt, that was a fine battle, mate. Good old William actually turns out to be the mighty Crimson, huh?
Thanks, Skipper. If Hamlet did kill my father, I'm not sure how he found out so much about me.
Don't thank me yet. And just because I'm in a good mood, that doesn't mean I'm harmless. I want to see some of old Lopez's treasure in my hold, and his map in my hand.
I trust Professor Gilmore.
Okay, mate. If she knows where the map is, why hasn't she taken the treasure for herself?
She's a scientist. Maybe she figures she'll get the knowledge she wants whether she finds it herself or not. And this way, at least she doesn't end up dead.
Whatever. But if you or Nat or this Gilmore woman are messing with me, you'll be wetting yourself for the last time, mate.
Skipper, how can I cheat when I don't even know the game we're playing? Besides, you know there aren't any guarantees in Aqua.
You're quite precocious, mate. Only toothless sharks need guarantees. With the Angel's Tears, it's credits or death.
Sit down, William. It's time for you to learn a few things.
It's past time.
For many centuries now, there has been a bond in Aqua. It's a pact forged by men and women whose mission is to hand down knowledge through tradition.
Tradition, like Gilmore said. So what's it about?
Some of us handed this tradition on to children and relatives. Others have initiated worthy strangers.
This tradition, it's about the Angel's Tears, right?
The origin of the bond goes back to surface times. I myself am an initiate, and I will serve the bond until the day I die.
But what's all that got to do with me? You want me to serve this bond too?
You are chosen, William. Your ancestor founded the bond.
My ancestor?
William Drake MacGregor, Earl of Midlothian. He lived in the 22nd century.
That's when people began migrating to the oceans.
They had to. There was no choice. What man didn't trigger himself was unleashed by nature. Your mother...
Emma Drake, what do you know of her?
She was a direct descendant of MacGregor, but she did not embrace the tradition. Your father did.
You knew my father?
Yes, I knew him. His name was Alonso de Granada. I was told that he died 4 years ago in the South Polar Sea. I'm sorry.
Why? You didn't know he ran out on his family, that he left his only son behind. He didn't even give a damn about the memory of his wife. My mother...
William, he loved your mother more than anything in the world, except you. He just followed his song.
Sure, that's it. His song.
No, not his. Your song. And your mother's. Your family. Of the bond.
Who was that woman, Gwen, in Atacama City?
If she is who I believe she is, she will introduce herself by her real name soon enough.
Great. So what's so damn important about this stupid treasure? How many lives is it worth? And how can it justify Angelina's suffering? She's never had a choice.
I know, but the bond ordered it. She was the only initiated woman who came from the Pacific.
I don't understand any of this, but let me tell you something. I swear I'm going to get Angelina away from this bond. I'm going to stand by her and protect her, so if that means you have to kill me, give it your best shot.
William, this treasure is worth the lives of many. And, as the tradition holds, only one who has endured great torment will be able to find it.
Angelina, the song...
Yes? What of it?
It's becoming clearer, louder. I can hear it.
Do you hear it in my name?
Yes, yes.
And where else?
In me. It's my song, and my mother's. I belong to it, and it to me. Angelina?
Yes?
I stood up to Nat. I told him I was going to get you away from this bond. I swear I will on everything that I hold dear, Angelina. I don't care about the treasure, about any treasure in Aqua, as long as you are by my side.
William, that's very nice of you. But remember what I told you. The song can fade. My name, me, it can all fade away.
Never, Angelina! I don't know much about these things.
Yes?
I care about you.
Say what is in your heart, Crimson.
I love you, Angelina. And your song will never fade from my heart. Even with all the water and Aqua between us, I would still see your face as clearly as I see it now.
William, you should get some sleep now. We're going along the mid-Atlantic ridge, where the Earth's crust splits and the Atlantic is born. It's a dangerous place, and I fear you will need all of your strength.
But I said I...
Shh. Yes, William, I love you too. And if I should ever die before you, I will love you beyond the grave.
Harvester. Freighter of the Drake Enterprise.
They're here.
Animal, what are you talking about?
Crawlers.
Crawlers here? Damn!
There's something else I have to tell you.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, we can take these guys.
Angelina is out there.
Angelina? She's fighting?
She's trying. My people are everywhere. They have outposts, caverns, hiding places everywhere. And they need no light.
Oh, God! I have to get her out of there! Quick, where's my smart suit? If they harm her in any way...
They'll do more than that. We took Dr. Finch from them. We attacked them without reason. They know we're on a mission.
What the hell does that mean?
Perhaps they take Angelina as a prisoner, as a hostage. Kidnapping is their specialty.
I gotta get out there. I gotta get to Angelina. We can't let her down.
I'm with you, brother.
Drake, what are you doing here? I thought the crawlers grabbed your girlfriend.
Amitab, you're drunk.
Shit, let me tell you something. I won't ever see that treasure. You won't, and Nat won't. Salam. We're idiots following those... what were they called? Those tracks on the seafloor.
The tracks of an angel on the seafloor.
Inshallah. Here, knock back a brain twister. It could even make a bilge rat puke.
We received a signal from her. Very weak.
No. She...
Calm down. She's probably far away now. Disappeared. Animal says there's a crawler outpost here. So a crawler's scout would come in handy.
They'll kill her and...
Not if we can help it. Destiny. No one can fight against it.